Don't give me the slacker.
This is why he gets number one. It gets to his head, and then he thinks he can slack. I'm joking, Tom.
Yeah.
I love you, Billy.
He just show up and collect a paycheck now. He sounds like somebody I know. You don't even need to buy the game. Why even buy the game? You just show up and commentate.
Oh, okay. That could be sensitive. So.
All right. Well,
moving swiftly on. Yeah, I'll drop out, man.
I appreciate you coming out, man. You did a fantastic job. We're gonna upload these VODs to the Saturday Shoutcast on the OCC channel, so you guys can look for those VODs there. And once again, _TUNN. You can follow that guy. He apparently tweets about stuff that's relevant. I don't really know.
Apparently. Some say.
No, it's my personal and Call of Duty account, so you will randomly see tweets about football or soccer to you Americans.
Yeah,
Soccer. Yeah, so go ahead and follow me. I'll be updating on gaming, all things gaming, so to speak, but I'm actually just going to stay in this call and listen to the guys cast, and I will
listening.
Yes,
doing a little voyeurism, I guess.
I'm picking out your weaknesses so I can exploit them.
Okay, I see how it is.
And I'm out.
All right, so welcome everybody. Holiday Doc back here on board with my good friend Benson. I'm gonna try and liven the stream up. It felt a little low energy. Let's try and let's pump some iron up. Let's get into things. We got UNiTE. We got Quantic. This is one of the best versus matches we've had here.
Oh my god!
And Nameless with a 2-piece through the wall bang, schmangling some flag runners there. Big play on his part, but unfortunately they weren't able to hold on to it, and that's an early 1-0 lead in favor of the boys in on the bottom side here. Now, Quantic coming up a little short in the past 2 games. They're at a deficit. UNiTE obviously winning 2-0 in the series, best of 5. Things are coming down to the wire. We're playing CTF, time to buckle down. Quantic's got to make some big plays here. I don't want to see any overtime. I don't want to see any sudden death. We need to see Quantic, really take charge and get into things here. But with UNiTE already pulling a 1-0 lead, I'm a little worried. What do you think?
Not looking good for Quantic, if I'm honest. I'm on board with Fizzip right now.
Yeah.
And just look how defensive he's being. I mean, CTF is all about map control. If you can have the map control, you can cover your flag runners. You can also make sure you can get those clutch plays when your own flag is pulled. And Fizzip was just sat top Grandma's house, pretty much just chilling.
Did you see that? Nameless turned around. Buddy's staring at him with the dual cap 40s. Almost gets caught on the reload. And slaps the poor man in his face with the dual cap 40s. That's like getting caught with your pants down, if you ask me. If you're within 10 feet and you lose a gunfight with cap 40s,
you should just put those things away.
Just put them away. Put them away. Bring out the foul.
Return that disc. Bring the foul.
So we got Nameless now. He's pushing into bottom side over on the boxes, looking into store. Doesn't really connect. He's got some help up top. 2 jump out.
Oh, wow.
Slack picks up the nice kill, and that's going to leave all 4 down for Quantic. Awful position to be in, and now they've just pushed right in. They've flooded spawns, and now they're in a great spot to grab this flag and go. But it looks like nobody's really jumping on that flag. We're more worried about these kills around the flag right now, and that's kind of a late pick if you ask me. They let them have too much time off spawn.
Yeah, very, very late. They allowed Quantic to just spawn in, and that isn't what you want to do. You want to try and push for those 2-3 players down, pull the flag as quickly as you possibly can and get it away. And unfortunately, Quantic got a little bit lucky, if I'm honest, managing to get the respawns up quickly. Let's have a look at Nameless. He is going to go straight for the flagpole and manages to get those akimbos out just in time. Shutting down Slackton. He's going to be able to run. He should actually
be able to
cross.
They got a nice setup right now. With that cross play with Huddle right there in middle side of the bottom brown or on the hardpoint area. I'm going to switch over to Liar. Liar's in a good spot to grab this flag. And with the M27 again, he's running. He escapes. He grabs some hit markers in his back. He challenges the kill. Challenges it with the flag and red. Well, I don't understand the mentality right there, but he's got lots of help, and this flag is going to make it in. Oh, and he gets another flag kill. All of the score streaks in the pocket. Beautiful play right there. Ballsy move, if you ask me.
Yep, very, very risky, but hey, high risk, high reward. Paid off, got that flag run, and more importantly, got all 3 of those score streaks. He has that Sentry Gun, Lightning Strike, and Hellstorm. And this is what I was saying earlier on, after that first map, the way that American players seem to use these score streaks. So it's going to be interesting to see how he's going to set it up. I mean, personally, if I had that Sentry Gun, I would probably put that down right away at the start of the round. Just go balls deep, go 4-man rush, see if you can pull that flag, and try and capitalize on having that sentry gun. So it'll be interesting to see with just 2 seconds left. It is going to end 1-1 after this first round. How are Quantic going to play these score streaks?
Well, you know what? I just want to briefly recap on the last play there, the failed flag attempt. Now, after they pulled in that first flag run where, they landed some big kills, they pushed in for a second, like almost setting up for the train run. But they got caught with that flag in the middle of tank. And instead of relaying and trying to get it into position, they were more focused on the kills. There was multiple times where they could have just ran the flag, instead of stopping, pausing. And that could have cost them a flag right there.
I think that comes down to what you were saying briefly in the interval about how teams have sort of let that CTF sort of strategy go because everyone's been playing hardpoint.
Yeah. And
I think that can tell because, like you say, you've seen more players go for kills where essentially they could have had 2-3 flags back to back if they just played the spawn game. As you see, I'm actually on board with UNiTE, and Spacey just dodged that sentry gun, managed to pull the flag, but immediately got shut down, and we're going to see him respawn right at the very back. And interesting that you're seeing him push petrol or petroleum, as I think you guys call it.
Gas.
Because you call it gas. Okay, fair. Not very many players actually push this side. There is really no point. That tends to be the
I'm kind of watching what Fizzerp's doing here. It's perplexing me a little bit. He's pushing and positioning himself way over on the overextend area. Now, what this is doing is allowing the enemy basically to pull into the flag highway, which is that right side of the map, over on tank, playground, and areas. And there we see, Huddle finally push up into top office, and that's a really good play on his part because that's going to catch people. That's going to catch a lot of people in the run and catch people off guard. But now it seems like we've got UNiTE, pushing over into the flag highway area, and they're just taking control of it right there, and that's dangerous if you're just going to allow the other team to have that.
Yeah, you can't allow the other team to just have that free roam. And I think Fizzip was playing pretty slow because he was actually on a 5 streak.
Yeah,
so
I did see that. He was holding down the middle there for a minute, but when he backed into OE and positioned into top office, that was a little bit dangerous of a play. And that was a good shot right there. Wow.
Wow, that was a crazy shot right there. But 3 minutes still to go in round 2 of 2. CTF Standoff is still 1-1. It's all tied up, and Clayster right now has 3 score streaks he can use. He has the RCXD, the Hellstorm, and the Lightning Strike. And I think we're probably going to see him use them defensively. I'd be very, very surprised if he's going to use them offensively, unless one of his teammates can go clutch on the opposition flag.
So I'm on board with Slack. Slack's at a top store, and he's got some help. They've got a very heavy setup for defensive for Quantic, and he's just buying time, trying to grab that flag and run as soon as the timing's right. But his other teammates are very slow to get in position to help this play.
Well, it looks like Clayster's managed to pick off one. This could be an ideal time to pull.
Oh, there it goes. Here we go.
Gets the assist. Here we're going to see the flag, but the flag has also been counterpulled. Immediately shut down, though, and Slack should be able to cross here.
Yeah, we got the M27. Oh, and there it is. The pocket score streaks. Liar coming up huge. Slowing down that flag run, but look, they've got another in pocket ready to go. Clayster with a 3-piece. What?
Nice from him. He managed to get 2 with the Lightning Strike, 1 with his gun, and he is going to secure this flag. Surely there is someone bottom Grandma's, but Slack takes care of Twiz.
That was a huge freaking play, man. That just wow. See the timing, and having those score streaks in the pocket, waiting for those time, man. There's so much more to this game than just gun skill, and it's timing those score streaks, timing when you're going to use them, positioning of the airstrikes, and everything like that just all comes into play, and it's nice to see when it happens. But here we go, and Clayster picks up the freaking RC car kill on the flag runner. He tried to escape it, jump up on the ladder, but couldn't get away as that explosion just knocked him off. That was pretty funny.
I feel real sorry for Liar. He called in his Lightning Strike, he got 2, and I imagine he was screaming, he was like, get the return! Yeah. Next thing he knows, in comes Lightning Strike from UNiTE, gets 3 kills.
Exactly.
Gotta feel sorry for him. But, right now it's UNiTE who actually have that 1 flag lead, 1 minute 5 seconds still to go. UNiTE sitting pretty. How do they play it? Do they go defensive, or how are they going to do it? Are they going to go for another flag? It looks like to me they're sitting very, very defensively.
You know what? I've always been an advocate of never turtling on a lead in capture the flag, because when you turtle in, and when I say that, what I mean is when you back into your spawn so far that you can't see your head anymore, you run into trouble because, if they get one good play where somebody gets a 2-piece or a 3-piece, you're completely thrown off position and you're screwed. That flag is gone, and that's exactly what happened there. Look at everybody backed into top grandma's or top blue building, and they got caught off guard. 2-3 went down. Now they got the flag out and about on OE. But this good counter cap right there, Twiz, doing his job, Huddle, and he pulled that flag out. But, with Twiz here all by himself over in Petrol, he's going to get naded, and there it is. Space coming up big. He's going to be running in there. And, there it goes. They got no way to get that flag out of there.
Not going to lie, UNiTE look very, very strong from what I've seen in the series.
Yeah, you're telling me. UNiTE, honestly, if we look at last night's when they played Roughnecks, yeah, no disrespect intended to Roughnecks, but UNiTE should have won that game. They unfortunately had to forfeit first round, and if it would have went the distance, I guarantee you UNiTE would have came up and would have been able to do a lot more big things. But UNiTE is a devastating team. They got so much skill and potential. I think UNiTE is a top 1 to 3 contender for MLG Dallas, if you ask me.
Wow, you rating them that high?
I am. Oh yeah. They're a fantastic team. Same with Quantic, though. When Quantic gets on their roll and when they're playing how they need to play, like, they're a top 5 team for sure as well. I feel like their plays come a little late in the game. And
no, I can see that.
when they finally lock things down, it's a little bit, too little too late scenario.